Crystal Harbans of GMPR Media. We are here today with Michelle Hamer, the founder of BEE23, who is revolutionizing beauty. So we're here to talk to her a little bit about how she started BEE23. So can you give us a little history of BEE23?
Well, it did start, I always consider myself somewhat aware of our social and environmental climate. However, it wasn't until I started getting really bad migraines and I did a little bit of research, and then I went from there realizing what was in our facial products and our body products and a lot of our household products. So this began the start of I wanted my own product to be able to use and couldn't find what I wanted in the marketplace. And then also B, I had what I would call environmental rage. So in creating a product, I was able to make myself a platform and able to educate other people in regards to what was in their product.
Lately I've been grappling with this notion of conscious care. What does that mean to you?
When I think of conscious care, it's becoming aware of what you're using on a daily basis and what is in our products. I'm involved with the environmental working group in regards to the campaign for safe cosmetics, and that's asking companies to be more transparent about the ingredients that are in the products so that people can make educated choices, that we know what an ingredient is, what it does in the product, and what impact it's going to have. This allows people to have, consumers to have a choice, and it becomes your own personal small revolution. When we buy products, that is a statement that we're making in our community that says, I support this or I don't support this. That's why on a daily basis we can make small choices that do have a larger impact at a different level.
What specifically is in there? Like there's jojoba oil, there's...
Well, I ended up using shea, jojoba, olive oil, beeswax, apricot kernel, calendula. I used it with nettle, essential oils. There's, in each one of those elements makes a part of that formulation to allow the skin to absorb it more quickly.
Yes, and I mean, you seem very confident about your brand, and you just seem very confident in general, which radiates through your brand. I mean, how do you...
Well, I think that surety of self that you're seeing is probably a lot more of passion in regards to driving the message forward, and B, believing in my product. By this point in time, I've had incredible feedback, and so it is much, that confidence is time built, but it is very much a drive in terms of wanting to see change globally and wanting to see a bit of the beauty industry making an atonement in regards to the impact they have had environmentally and on the health and well-being of all of our people.
I want to talk a little bit about your business model. I recently read an article about you in Chatelaine magazine where you were quoted as saying, "Sorry boys and girls, I know this may slow things down a bit, but we have to make sure everyone is at the boardroom table when making corporate choices." What does that mean?
To me, that's very much about inclusion. But inclusion allows us to make healthier choices. So there's no such thing as just the bottom line. A bottom line, a healthy bottom line, that means a thriving human society looks at health of self, health of community, and health of planet, as well as it has to turn a profit. We all need to eat. But that means when we're making decisions at the boardroom table, it's bringing that aspect of nurturing for your community back into the boardroom, where if we are going to be putting toxins in products, and they're known toxins, and we need to think about how does that affect those children and our populace in general, because it creates a health crisis, which creates a lot of, in reality, deficit in terms of if you want to look at it economically. It's not beneficial in regards to your long-term bottom line.
Okay, so in terms of inspiration, which I think every creative person needs, is there someone in the beauty industry who has inspired you?
Well, for me, what I think has been inspiring over the years is very much about small, practical moments that women have taken charge, which has created legacy. A small moment outside of the beauty industry is where Rosa Parks simply refused to move. She refused to give up her seat. And when you look at the beauty industry, that's very much like the story of Coco Chanel. And I don't know in terms of myth, lore, and entertainment how much of that story we see on the screen is true to life. But I love the part where, I mean, I'm a horse, ladies. So when I think about Coco dropping off her skirt and putting on joggers within that moment so that she can catch up with the hunting party, I think that's amazing. And she, in that one small moment, really made a platform to revolutionize the way women were looked at within the fashion industry in general. As to where that is now, I'm not so sure, but I love that story, and I keep that story close to me whenever I'm having moments where I'm like, I can't go on. I think about her story, and it gives me strength and inspiration.
And I mean, on that subject of, you know, balance and, you know, the women's double day, or actually the women's triple day, I mean, every time I call you, you're either, you know, making product with your kids, running out of a yoga class. I mean, how do you balance everything?
Balance, I think, is an ongoing learning process. However, I don't watch a lot of TV, but I did catch the Kirsten and Steve show. The other weekend, Arlene Dickinson was on it, and she was mentioning, I think it's probably from her book, but it is very much about how it's accepting that we may not be putting the same drive into every element at the same time. Perhaps there is moments where we put more energy into another, and there are times where we're like, I don't feel like I'm doing any of this very well. But then it goes back to my business model, where honoring that moment and bringing it back to my personal boardroom table, which I made as my life mission statement, and that I realize, no, in this moment I'm doing the most that I can at these different times, and it's consistently grounding yourself and realizing that you are doing what you can in the moment, and it's allowing, you have to be good to yourself. I mean, we're super excited to join you today on the BE23 adventure. Can you tell us some of the places that we're going to be visiting today? Well, I think it's going to be really fun because we're going to see in a very practical way that threefold kind of economic platform in the community, where we're going to go to the Apple Tree Farmers Market down at Davisville, and our markets are it's the action of sustainable economics. I mean, it's your sticky money, and it's your local neighbors, and it's feeding our families that are closest to us. Also incredibly high quality products. And then we are also going to go down to Toronto's bustling fashion district, where the Detox Market has picked up BE23 and it's doing really well there. And that's also an exciting part of our urban center. So it's good to see that that's growing and changing. Welcome to the Detox Market at 367 King Street West. This is the home of BE23 in the Fashion District in Toronto, Ontario. We are super excited to be a part and included within all of these amazing brands that the Detox Market carries that are naturally amazing for you. So follow me and we'll go look at the products. So these are our products that we're carrying at the Detox Market. Our Natural Solid Scents, which is an awesome perfume or cologne alternative, non-toxic. You can wear it at work or school, nobody complains, and it is your love potion in a tin. And also our Hottie Bomb. This is one of our most popular products. Women say it makes their skin absolutely glow, and we have gotten so much feedback in regards to it helping with the reduction of many skin problems, including eczema. So should you be in the King Street West District, pop in and get your Hottie on. We're here with Laura Townsend, the Sales and Marketing Manager for the Detox Market. So we're here to talk about BE23 and how the BE23 skincare line fits into the mantra of the Detox Market.
Yeah, for sure. And here at the Detox Market, we focus on 3 different areas when we look at the different vendors that we bring into the store. The first thing that we look at, and obviously is the most important, is the performance of the product. So we honestly go through so many different lines, all these samples coming in, and the one thing I loved about Michelle's line was her overall performance. So we actually didn't have a beeswax based line in the store, so when I saw the product, I tested it out, and I was just blown away by how well it actually worked. So we have lots of brands coming in from all over the world, and we really right now are trying to focus on locals, so Michelle's brand for sure fits fit that area.
Yeah.
The other thing that we loved also too, and is very important to us, is the way that the product looks and the marketing of the product. So the Hottie Bomb is just the cutest. I love it. So along with the performance, it actually looks so cute. And then I really do love the solid scents. We focus on zero toxicity, and I just love the fact that they're so portable. You can apply them anywhere, you can carry them with you anywhere. So our customers are loving that. And finally, the last thing also is the vendor themselves and what they do for the community and for the environment. And Michelle sources all of her ingredients either locally or throughout Canada. She's giving back to the community, she's giving back to the environment, and she's focusing on sustainability, which is so important for us and something that we really look at when it comes to bringing in new lines.
Great, thanks Laura.
You're welcome.
Because we all want to stay hotties naturally.